Pull together and save it, please. Then I'll have some great news to write about. How wonderful the people are, and I want to thank all of you for letting me be a part of it. Cheryl, great job. Ziggy, Danny Conway, same. You guys are great. Thank you. I want to thank everyone. Thanks. I have met in Lake Hughes. I don't name everyone. Please make a pledge. It's worth it. Please, people really care. I live here and I think it's a wonderful place. I've been here for most of my life. And please make your donations, whether it's 50 cents or whatever you want. Thank you.
Yeah, Dana. Oh, yeah, that was so sweet. That was a very sweet thing to say about your father, Dana. He's a very lucky man. Very lucky man, Danny Conway. Now, yes, we're going to go straightly to the tape. Charlie, let her go. We are rolling on the tape. Thank you. Los Angeles County Fire Department.
Stop. Phew, that was close. Hi, kids. I'm Firefighter Frank. You know, there are many things in your home that can burn you. You must learn to prevent a burn from happening. Let's talk about it and what to do if you should get a burn. Most burns come from hot liquids like bath water, coffee, or soup. Hot liquids can give you a serious burn in less than 1 second. How long was that? 1 second. That's tick-tock. Not very long, is it? And there are plenty of other hot things around your house. Hi, Elvis.
I know a lot of things you can get a burn from. Just look at the kitchen. I found an oven, dishwasher, coffee pot, and a crock pot. Each gets very hot, but what's inside is even more dangerous. Hot liquids.
But at least you're trying to be safe. The pot handles on the stove are all turned in, and electric cords are all out of reach of small children. The thermostat on the hot water heater is turned to warm, or 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
Frank, I see something that I'll bet no one thinks of. A microwave oven.
Right, Elvis. A microwave itself doesn't get hot, but what you put inside sure can. Did you know the inside of a jelly donut can reach 600 degrees when warmed in a microwave too long? At that temperature, just bumping the donut can cause it to explode and fling scalding hot jelly all over. That could give some nasty burns. But you know, the kitchen isn't the only dangerous place. Every room in your house has some hazards. Light bulbs, curling irons, portable heaters, fireplaces, barbecues, clothes irons. Even a child's car seat can get terribly hot. Ever touch the metal buckle on a car seat belt on a hot summer day? You can get a surprisingly bad burn from it.
Gosh, Frank, there are hot things everywhere. But isn't there an easy treatment for burns?
Yes. Cool a burn as soon as you can. Cool or cold water works best. And it can be any water. A kitchen faucet, bathtub, toilet bowl, swimming pool, or garden hose will do. Even iced tea or milk or soda pop will do. The important thing is to start the cooling as quickly as you can and continue it for at least 20 minutes. Then, if the burn blisters, be careful not to break the blister. In those cases, be sure to seek medical help soon.
Well, Frank, is there anything else you can tell us about the first aid for burns?
Hello, kids. Today, I want to talk to you about a very serious subject. It's called first aid. First aid is what you give to a person right after they get hurt, even before the ambulance or paramedics get there. Because there are different kinds of burns, there are different kinds of first aid used to treat them. We're going to be learning about the different kinds of burns and the first aid for them today. I hope you'll all pay close attention because you might be able to help somebody someday by giving them first aid. Bye now.
Hi, this is Paul Cosgrove. Come and visit us at the Rock Inn in Lake Hughes. We're located at 17539 Elizabeth Lake Road. And for reservations for our bed and breakfast or fine dining, don't hesitate to call 724-1855. Thanks a lot.
We are located at 15475 Ensenada Road in Green Valley, across the street and up the hill from the Green Valley Inn and Store. We offer a wide selection of hardware, plumbing supplies including PVC and ABS, electrical and gardening supplies. We keep in stock weed eater lime, concrete mix, and a selection of metric nuts and bolts. For the painting needs, we have brushes, rollers and covers, paint trays and liners, patching compounds, wallboard joint compound, masking tape, and caulk. We also sell propane, kerosene, blacksmith coal, fireplace coal, and diesel fuel. This year we've added a chainsaw service. We can sharpen your chain by machine or can make up a new chain from our bulk chain stock. Bring your saw in, we'll clean it, make adjustments as needed. Give us a call, 270-1770.
Did you find yourself tracking mud on your nice clean carpet this winter and tell yourself it's time for that sidewalk or driveway you've been putting off? Or maybe you finally got that jacuzzi and need a pad to set it on. How about a nice patio for those great summer barbecues coming up? Or maybe you're even lucky enough to be building a new home. The one thing all of these have in common is concrete. And when it comes to concrete, Rockola Construction is always there, ready to do the job and do it right. So think Rockola Construction, where concrete and quality work hand in hand. W.T. Rich Equipment Rentals. He'll make the earth move for you. The last thing you remember, it was 2 o'clock and the bar was closing. Now you got a date with Wapner. What are you going to do? Call Robert L. Johnson, attorney at law, 724-2025. He'll give you a hand.
Welcome back to the Lake Hughes Community Club Center here. Telethon. Yes, we have more pledges. We do have more pledges, but we've just lost our sound. Yes, here we are, okay? We're still fine, still rolling, Bob. Thank you. We have a pledge of $15 from Tom Smart. Yes, $15 from Tom Smart. And he is making a challenge to all of his neighbors on Lone Pine Trail. A challenge to match $15 from Tom Smart to the telethon here at the Community Club Center. Now, that was Lone Pine Trail. He's challenging every resident on that street to match $15 on Lone Pine Trail. Thank you, Tom Smart. Our next pledger, Ray and Lois Hall. They pledged $2. Thank you, Ray and Lois Hall. We really appreciate that. Gina Colonello, she pledged $5. How about a big hand for $5 from Gina? Yes. Now here, Earl Carroll, another $5. Earl lives in Elizabeth Lake. Thank you, Earl. That's very sweet of you. See, people who don't even have the cable channel are pledging. So please, you who have the channel on Channel 3, you in Lake Hughes, I know you know who you are. Please, please, please send your money. We need your pledges. We are now about a little over $1,500. Now here is a beautiful pledge from Josephine Williams. Josephine, she has pledged, $50. $50 from Josephine. Thank you so much. And ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you, I want to show you living proof. This is what happens when you don't pledge. Okay? Let that be a lesson to you. Profile. Yes. Thank you very much. This is what does happen when you don't pledge. Now, I would like to turn the show over to Cheryl. She's over inside the community center, and Cheryl is going to be giving you an update on the 49ers Day coming up in July, which is just right around the bend, really, because about 6 weeks ago we started the research and the idea that Cheryl had to start this telethon was only about 6 weeks to 2 months ago, and here we are. It came upon us so fast that it was amazing that we really are here. And thanks again to Cappy, who's the owner of Caps Electronics out of Oxnard. We have many thanks for him, and of course General Telephone, who have hooked us up with 5 telephone lines to be able to accept your calls on 724-2239. Okay? please call in 724-2239 on the general telephone lines to pledge. Are we ready to switch over to Cheryl? And if we are going to do that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Paul. We just wanted to recap the day for you. We got started a little bit late today, but we've never done this before up here, so we'll do better tomorrow. We started out the day, we had Chaz, who is a stuntman, martial artist, swordman. We had him do a demonstration, and then he brought back pictures for the kids and let them see the swords, and he was fun to be around. We had the Palmdale Wheelers Square Dance Club. We all thoroughly enjoyed. Don Neesham led a sing-along while playing the keyboard. We had Del Capps, Ziggy and Bill Morgan, Monty Laird with his fellow performers did a Wild West stunt show for us. We had Satin and Spurs, which is a country line dancing group, who danced for us, then taught us how to dance, and then made us dance with them again. We had a child rock group named Anarchy. That's very promising. A film with Tippi Hedren and her Cats of Shambhala. We had Del Capps again with Bill Morgan and Bill Metcalf. A magician extraordinaire by the name of Kiff Anderson. Happy Bo Bappy, the magical musical clown. He thrilled the children. We watched public service tapes from the U.S. Forest Service, the LA County Fire Department. We heard information from the MMA about motorcycle laws, things coming up in front of the Congress, and learned a lot from them. Our last act tonight is going to be No Attitudes, which is a newly formed group that I know you'll enjoy. And tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock sharp, folks, not 11, we'll start up again. And this time we're going to see Alex Long Rifle, a new rock group called Blood Flower Stew. We have Al Cooper, Dan O'Brien, Frank Vaughn, Brad Bailey. Happy Bo Bappy the Clown is going to be back at about 10:30 in the morning, and so much more. So be sure and join us. And remember the phone number, 724-2239. We're up to about 1,700 folks. Let's get it more. I'm going to tell you about 49er Days now. It's coming up the end of July, July 31st and August 1st. At 10 a.m. is our parade on that Saturday morning. It's a sanctioned parade, so if you want to get involved with it, we're going to have trophies and judges and the whole bit this year. It's going to be followed by games and music, old-fashioned games, entertainment, good food, good people, and a lot of good, clean fun. Saturday night, we're going to find out which one of the three candidates are going to be the new honorary mayor. Will it be Jeff Payton, or Ed Yost, one of our cameramen, or me, Cheryl Kelly? By the way, I'm running for honorary mayor this year. So stay tuned. We'll tell you some of the events coming up. And call in this number, folks. Thank you. Pamela.
All right, thank you, Cheryl. That is fantastic, $1,700. You know, we only have maybe about a half hour left here, and I think our goal tonight is going to be for $2,000 at least. So 724-2239, please. Let's get $300 more in this in the last half hour, at least $300. We want to make at least $2,000. I know $15,000 is a very big ceiling, but unless we try, unless you pledge, we're not going to be able to do it. And we can only do it with you, with your help, and anything that you can come up with would really be appreciated. So please, 724-2239. We are going to be back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., and we will get that money from you one way or another, because I know that you're going to part with it, because you want to help out the community, and it's for a very good cause. And don't forget that your donation is tax deductible. It's a tax deductible donation. So I know things are tough right now and you're not making as much money as you used to, and who needs write-offs when you're not making any money, right? But please, pledge 724-2239. Let those operators Pick up those phones. Let them hear your voice. It's important. We need your money. We need your money for the community center. We have committed ourselves. We are in escrow. We have made a down payment. We have raised $15,000. We need another $15,000. All right, I know we can at least tonight, for today, bring in $2,000. So please get to that telephone and say, hi, my name is Bill or John or Jack or Cindy. I am donating, I am pledging to the community center land acquisition $50, $10, $5, $600, $1,100, $1,700, $5,000, $1,000. Yes, $1. We don't care. We want money. We want money. You know what that is, don't you? That's why it's so hard to get rid of. Hard to let go? Yes, it is. But this is for a good cause, and don't forget, it's tax deductible. Setting up behind me here in a few minutes, we're going to have a new group. It's called No Attitudes. And we don't want any attitudes because attitudes are bad. And you can only have good attitudes, and good attitudes, what do they manufacture? They create money. Good attitudes always create money. I want to just say something. Last night we had a meeting before we started. Nobody's ever done a telethon in Lake Hughes. This is the first telethon. And Cheryl Kelly's brainstorm became a reality this morning. It was, we were wide-eyed and legless this morning at 10 a.m. We were going nowhere. And what had happened was a lot of the talent that came today didn't come. In other words, they were supposed to come and they did not. Two more pledges. Thank you, Johnny Lamata. Jennifer Grubbs. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much for your $20 pledge. Jennifer Grubbs. And she is from Lake Hughes. Thank you, Jennifer, for your $20 pledge. Now, we have another $25 pledge here. Yes. And the $25 pledge, thank you, Johnny, is from May Enos from PJ DeHaas. DeHaas Realty. May Enos, is it?
Mary Enos.
Mary Enos from PJ DeHaas at 14322 Alderwood in Lake Elizabeth. And Lake Elizabeth, ladies and gentlemen, does not have a cable company except for Jones Intercable. And you know that's a bad word around here because they would not hook up with Caps Electronics, or else we would have also had Jones Intercable and Lake Elizabeth, who have many subscribers on their cable network. We could have probably pulled in at least a $4,000 or $6,000 or $8,000 day today. I am sure of it, if we would have had more people from Lake Elizabeth know and watch us on the cable. Now, we have almost.
Cousin Guido is watching you there.
Yeah, I'm going to send Vincent Vitelli after you later, buddy. So, I know. Thank you. Another pledge coming in. These pledges are coming in. It's snowballing. I can feel it. It's getting hot now. People are saying, yes, we're coming to the end of the day today. It's been a long day and a wonderful, fun day for myself, and I'm sure for all my fellow co-hosts and the crew, and especially the entertainment, and we've had some great entertainment. But this pledge, before we have our group start here in a couple of seconds, is from Hank and Vicky Gardner. And I don't believe it, ladies and gentlemen, $100 pledge from Hank and Vicky Gardner. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. All right. Without further ado, I would like to announce our evening band here tonight, and a wonderful lady, wonderful guys, one of the crew. As a matter of fact, the man that made it possible from Caps Electronics, Charlie's on lead guitar.
Charlie.
Rusty's on drums. Tony's on bass. And, you know, the most beautiful is always, you know, you always save the most beautiful. You always, as far as I'm concerned, you always save the most beautiful for last. I'm sure everybody does, because you enjoy them the most. And this is Jolene, the lead vocalist. No attitudes. Thank you. Jolene?
Thank you. Sass Jordan for you. Thank you.
above me.